say. There, we're good. So we'll take the end of that off when we get it on the other lathe, because we'll be putting 6-jaw chuck with a piece of copper around it holding this part. Okay, now we're going to go down here and get set up. I just marked off here, there, and down here the lengths of the dimensions. This first 3/8 is going to be a taper. This next part is the straight section of the punch, and then the very end 100 thousandths will be the nub. So I have plenty of room here. I have an extra almost 1/4 of an inch. So that's perfect. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to turn down the straight portion all the way that we're going to call for. Actually, I'm going to turn down to be close to that. And then I'm going to come in here and cut my taper down so I get a nice angle on that to blend it, and then I can just go on down and I'll do a finish cut pass on there. Here, and I need to take off 105 thousandths total, so we'll take off, like 45 on the radius there, so we're down to close, and then we'll do the taper. I'm going to change the angle on my tool. About 30 on the radius to go there. Alright, I got my compound set up at 9.5 degrees. That's what it ought to be for this 3/8 length. So it'll be close enough, but that's what the computer even says. So, and then we still have about 5 thousandths, I want to say. What we got here? We were looking for 300. We still got 13 thousandths to come off of there. The idea is to get a nice, little taper, and just so it looks good. I mean, that's the idea of it. So. off of 2000s, and this should be close. You know, that dimension there, plus or minus 5. Shoot, is fine. I measured a whole pile of roll pins, so I measured a whole pile of roll pins to figure out what kind of dimension you needed for something like this, and I tell you, they're there. I'm within 5 now. I'm still 4 large. So, like I said, plus or minus 5 is good. The idea is just to get a nice little blend here, and let's see. I could probably. I could probably take another cut, and we'll be good. The important things are, of course, some of the sizing, of course, is important, but it's still big tolerance on them. But the more important is that all my punches look very similar, and all the other guys' punch looks similar to mine and stuff, so that they're all, so that if they're a set, they all look similar. And there, I'm 1 under. We're good. Okay, well, so we're done with all this stuff. We have the nub here to take off and a chamfer on that end, and the nub here, and to make the little nub for the roll pin on the end. And we'll of course do a little bit of polishing on this. Not much, I tell you. It's the finish is really good. So, but we will do a little bit, probably just maybe some Scotch-Brite or 240, or I think I have some 240. But that's about it. It won't be much. Oh man, I almost forgot. So I hit that with some Scotch-Brite. That's all I did. It looks beautiful. Okay, so this is my very special rig here. I didn't show you. I need to do the grooves in the handle. So this is 30 thousandths. That little tip, that's how wide that is. Let's see here if we can get it to. Yeah, I tell you, I'm having problems with my phone here. I gotta buy a camera. Anyway, so that's 30 thousandths with a little radius on it. And we're gonna go 15 thousandths deep with 4 grooves, 100 thousandths apart from the ends. So we're just gonna go on, I'm just gonna line that up on the ends. This is there, dial indicator, you know, and we'll come over 100. Touch and go 15. Another 100. Do it again. Line up on this end and come in, coming from this end also. Okay, there's our little details. This is just a high-speed steel one I ground and worked on. That's all it is, high-speed steel. So that's stage 1 of the punch. Now I'll do. I'm going to undo all these up to this point, and then we'll go to the Logan lathe, and we'll finish them off. So there's the first process done. Actually, I just finished this one off so I could show you what it's going to look like. So on to the rest of the other three, and we'll get them done. Well, I just saw cut these ends off on the little bandsaw. I machined these ends off and we're good. So I saw cut that big end off. First I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this end up where we had center drilled it and put the chamfer on this end. Then I'll measure the length and get the total length right, and then we'll make the nub on the end. I made a little copper piece of sheet copper to put over the knurl, and holding the 6 jaw, I can get it pretty round. As far as concentricity goes, I can get it pretty good. May not be perfect, but it's awfully close. Sometimes I just kind of gotta rotate a little bit, but that's pretty good, see? So I just whittle this off. It goes pretty fast. Now put a 7-degree chamfer on the end. Comes up with a knife. Do a little buff on it. Little Scotch-Brite. That's pretty good. Looks nice. I just slip it around up to the other side, and we just flip it over, get it in there. It's good. First I clean the end up, then I'm going to measure it. I'm going to take it over to the service plate and just stand it up and scribe a line to get the. I'm just going to scribe a line with the height gauge. Be right back. I don't know if you can see that, but I only have maybe 15 or 20 thousandths to take off the end there. Should do the length. Oh yeah, right at the scribe line. Yeah, that's good. Hey, if it's within 10 on the length, it really won't matter. So, you know, Now we're going to make the little nub on there. They're 100 thousandths long. So I'm just going to use the DRO on this. So this one's supposed to be 130 in diameter. So I have to take off 57 on the radius, and it's a 244, and we'll knock her down. I'm just using the DRO to do these. Let's see how we did. Yeah, 134. That's good. Now I'm gonna take the file and I'm gonna round that off. Just kind of clean up any sharp edges in there. We're good. One done punch. Kind of bright, huh? There we go. See the little nub? Okay, we'll do the last two and get her done. Okay, I just finished up the 4 punches for what's in your box. And these will be in the mail tomorrow to Brian for a heat treat. So I just finished up the punches for Keith Fenner's What's in Your Box, the tool maker collaboration that Brad Jacobs put together. And here's my punches. These are roll pin punches. So they came out pretty nice. Pretty nice. I don't even have a set of these. I guess I'm going to have to make some now. But they came out good. I'm pretty happy with them. So I'll try to hold them up here a little bit. There we go.
I'm going to put those in the mail to Brian Block. He's going to do the heat treat and collect all the punches. Collect the punches from Chris Dumont. We'll send those to Brian. Also, his punches to Brian, and then he'll heat treat all of them and then send them up to Brad Jacobs. I'm going to get a box made, and I'll just send that probably directly to Brad. That way we can get all the punches to him, and I'll just probably send the box right on to him. Also, what I did is I made some brass tags. I hope that thing's focusing on there, but that has WIYBTMC on it. And on the other side, it says Punches 2015. I'm going to mail one of those to everybody who helped with the punches, so everybody can have a little memorable thing from helping out with the punches. And then whoever wins or whoever gets the box with these punches will get a whole set of these brass tags. And that says, this one here says Brad Jacobs on it. And on the back is his YouTube identifier or basement shop guy on the back. And so everybody who helped out making the punches, there'll be a whole set of these with the punches for whoever gets the punches. That way they'll have a little bit of a clue of who helped out with the punches, making them, and all that good stuff. So kind of a little memorable thing. So I engraved all these. So that's what else is going with them. And I'll probably throw in a set of drawings just for the punches, in case somebody, whoever gets the punches, wants to make additional ones. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Fun little build. You know, this here basic. These 4 punches. Now, I did not do this without any screw ups. No, I did this with some screw ups. Like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had some problems there with the knurler on the 3rd one, and for some reason I was just not getting it right. So I don't know. So it took me 4 attempts for the 3rd punch. Actually, I don't know why, but I finally got it straightened out and got her done. So I had a few scraps there. But anyway, off these go. So thanks a lot. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye.
These are some of my screw-ups making the punches for what's in your box. Several knurling screw-ups. I had several of those. This one I was off on the diameter too much, so it really screwed it up. This I don't know what happened. And another one here. I was trying to recover a screwed up knurling one and just make one for myself. And these other ones, different issues, but they were still not quite right. But I was able to recover them so that I could turn them into a roll pin punch for myself. So the knurls aren't necessarily the same length, things like that. And these aren't all the same diameters. The pin punch ends are all right, but there's other various issues. But I was able to turn them into some punches. I will torch harden them up, and they'll be very usable punches. Those are probably going to go in the trash can. But mistakes do happen, and you do have problems sometimes. I had a bad day that day, but I got the punches done.